Hello everyone, I am Utsav Gehlot, the realtor, and when I was buying my house, I had a huge question in my mind, which of course all of us have, and that is, how much down payment should I make? Should I put down 5%, 20%, or somewhere in between? Is it worth waiting a few years to save more, or should I buy right in? These are crucial questions, and today I'll help you understand the math behind whether to save for that 20% or go for a lower down payment. The first thing to know is that you generally have three common down payment options: 5%, 20%, or somewhere in between. If you plan to live in the property, the lowest you can go for is 5%. But for investment properties or homes over $1 million, you'll need to put down 20% by law. For example, if you're buying a house priced at $700,000, you can put down 5% on the first $500,000, which is $25,000, and then 10% on the remaining $200,000, which is $20,000. This means your total down payment would be $45,000, not just $35,000 as some might think. So the 5% down doesn't apply to the entire home value. Now, let's talk about the advantages of 20% down payment. Number one, no mortgage insurance. When you put less than 20% down, you are required to pay mortgage insurance, which protects the lender and not you. This insurance can add thousands of dollars to your overall cost. Number two, lower monthly payments. A larger down payment reduces the principal amount you owe, leading to a lower monthly mortgage payment. Number three, longer loan terms. 20% down payment typically qualifies you for a 30-year mortgage, while a smaller down payment often restricts you to a shorter term, like 25 years, increasing your monthly payments. But there are also some cons, like higher interest rate. Surprisingly, banks might offer higher interest rates for 20% down payments because your loan isn't backed by mortgage insurance. It delays your home purchase. Waiting to save up 20% could mean several extra years of renting, which could also cost you money. Let's say you're eyeing on a $750,000 home. If you go for a 20% down payment, you'll need $150,000. But if you opt for a minimum down payment, you only need $45,000. The math changes drastically depending on what you choose. Now, many people struggle with saving their down payment because they aren't sure where to put their money. Should it be in a regular savings account, a TFSA, or invested in stock market? Here's a simple strategy. If your goal is to buy a home within the next year, keep the money in a high-interest savings account. You won't beat inflation, but you'll avoid the risk of losing money in the stock market, which could impact your timeline. For long-term goals, you might want to consider a conservative investment strategy. Now, there's something between 5% and 20% down payments, which most of us don't know. That is, let's assume 10%. Mortgage insurance is calculated as a percentage of your loan. If you put down less than 10%, you'll pay about 4% in mortgage insurance fees. But if you put down 10% or more, that drops down to 3%. Indeed, a huge difference. For example, if you're buying a house for $750,000, a 5% down payment costs you $28,000 in mortgage insurance. A 10% down payment costs you $20,000 in mortgage insurance. By saving that extra $25,000 to reach 10% mark, you immediately save $8,000 in insurance fees. Now, are you still confused if you should wait to save 20%? So let's assume if the property values increase by 6% annually, a $750,000 house today could be worth around $850,000 in the next 2 years. Not only you would need more money for the down payment, but you would also be taking a larger mortgage. Waiting might feel like a safer option for you, but if prices keep rising, then it can be more stressful for you. So there's no one-size-fits-all answer for how much to put down on a house. It depends on your financial situation, your goals, and whether you're comfortable investing any leftover funds. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, then ask them in the comments below. For more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one.